Hey guys, it's me, it's Queen Auset-heru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, pass it on to somebody else who might like it too, and drop us a positive comment in the comment section. And don't forget to stick around to the end of the video, because at the very end, I'm going to read and respond to 2 positive comments that I got from previous videos, and one of them might be yours. So today I got asked a really unusual question. I was on Instagram, and a young lady that I know on Instagram sent me this meme, and the meme said, Aquarius like unattractive lovers. And I was like, what? Wait, what? And she was like, yeah, so for some reason it's going around that Aquarius like unattractive lovers. So I did a little bit of digging to see what people were saying about that. And what I heard was this. People were saying that Aquarius, they don't know if it's because they want to be more attractive than their lover or what the case was, but they feel like a lot of Aquarius have unattractive and attractive lovers. And they were wondering why this is. So this is just my hypothesis from dating. I can't speak for every Aquarius, but you guys can in the comment section. You can tell me what you think. But I don't think Aquarius prefer unattractive lovers. I think that Aquarius are just open-minded. Aquarius are, and I don't even think it, I know it. Aquarius are open-minded most of the time. Most Aquarius, I mean, we have our rigid points. Like if we believe something, we're not going to be open-minded to a difference of that belief. Once we've decided what we believe, unless something persuades us, we pretty much stick with it. But when it comes to people, we're very open-minded. A lot of Aquarius have different types of friends, different types of ethnicities, different parts of the world, different socioeconomic classes, different ages. A lot of Aquarius have friends and or associates of all different kinds. We're not the kind of sign that's going to discriminate against somebody because they're unattractive, okay? If we like that person, they're attractive to us. When I first met Voldemort, I really didn't think he was cute. I thought that he was tall. He's real tall. So I thought that was kind of cool because I'm real short. So I always had a thing for taller people. So I thought that was kind of cool. But I didn't think he was attractive. If I was going to pick somebody from a lineup of attractive people, it damn sure wouldn't have been him. What made me pick him was not his looks. What made me pick the last person I was with, she wasn't attractive either, and it wasn't her looks. What made me pick them is I enjoyed their company. That's why I picked them. I enjoyed their company. I enjoyed talking to them. It was easy to talk to them. They're both Cancers, as a matter of fact, and it was very easy to talk to them. I liked the emotional connection that we had. Like I felt like they understood me. I felt like they got my emotions. And I might be wrong when it comes to Voldemort, but the last one I think she really did. So it wasn't because they look a certain way. So Aquarius, I've had a lot of beautiful women. Most of them were beautiful. And I like a pretty face. I got a thing for a beautiful face. But if a person is unattractive, if they're unattractive to me, that doesn't mean that I won't date them. Doesn't mean that at all. It just means that there has to be something else about them that I really like. And in those cases, I really like those things. Now, the young lady, the last person I ever dated, she got on my nerves so bad that I was like, look, I need some time off from dating. I was 39, okay? I'm 43. I'm still having some time off, all right? So when it came down to her, again, I wasn't very physically attracted to her. Like if you had put us together in a lineup and we didn't talk to each other, I never would have chose her. But I like the ease of conversation. I like the ease of communication. I thought she was funny. Voldemort too, very funny. If somebody is funny, they can get my ear. I love a funny person. I have this thing for funny people. So if somebody is really funny, I like them enough to talk to them, they have my ear. And just because they're my type or not doesn't mean that I will not date them. So I think that that's what this is talking about. I don't think Aquarius prefer unattractive lovers. I just think that Aquarius are the kind of open-minded type of individual that will think outside the box. Now, most Aquarius I know have a type. I have a type, but I won't say no just because a person isn't my type. If they fit enough, like with her, she wasn't really my type. Like she doesn't have a feminine pretty face. She's more of a tomboy kind of energy. Not really my style, but she was really funny. She was really nice. I gave her a chance. Voldemort, not really my type, but he was funny. Had a great rapport, gave him a chance. So like I said, if there's something else that supersedes their looks, like if their personality is just that banging, or if I like them that much, those two used to crack me up. Before all of the drama got in the way, they used to crack me up. Voldemort can still crack me up. The last time I was talking to him before we started fighting, I was cracking up. So they have this kind of like charismatic kind of energy, and that's what it was. So it's not that we prefer unattractive lovers. I just I prefer my type, put it like that. But if a person isn't my type, that doesn't mean I won't give them a chance. Sometimes, and I tell people this all of the time, sometimes you stick so closely to your preference that you miss a good person. I was talking to one of my friends recently, and she was telling me how she doesn't like to date interracially. She likes to date people in her race. A lot of people feel like that. I don't have a problem with it either way. Do it, don't do it. I don't care. I basically wouldn't care. A cultural barrier wouldn't stop me. If I met somebody from another culture that I like, I'm definitely going to date them. I don't care. But this person was telling me that they don't like that. And I was thinking to myself that could be why they have such a hard time finding somebody, because they have a list of people they don't want to date. I don't want to date somebody from a different culture. I don't want to date somebody that has, more than one child. I don't want to date somebody that's not making at least, 6 figures. I don't want to date somebody who doesn't have a college degree. Some people have such a long list of preferences that it's almost it's like really hard to fulfill it, because you should have preferences and you should have standards, but when they're not really that important, I think that you should be flexible with them, and I think maybe that comes from being an Aquarius, because for me, if I like somebody, all the rest of that shit go out the window. Now, certain things are deal breakers. You guys know I have my deal breakers, but a lot of things with me are flexible. Like, for example, their culture, their race, flexible. Their education level, flexible. I'm very flexible with that. Their career, very flexible with what kind of career they have, how much they make. I'm flexible with the amount of money that they bring in. So I'm flexible in a lot of different areas. The only area I'm real rigid in is I specifically want a beautiful woman. Yeah, I want a beautiful woman. But if I met a woman and she wasn't particularly beautiful to me, but she was beautiful on the inside, and I liked her personality, and she made me laugh, and we got along well, I wouldn't automatically tell her no. So I think some people, their boundaries are so rigid that it's hard for anybody to get in there, So I do think about that as well. Now, UT Voon said, it's just like an IQ test. She's talking about the compatibility, the astrological compatibility test. She said it's just like an IQ test. It shows the potential there, but you can't just rest on the reading. Yes, 100%. It's just like an IQ test. It shows you the potential, and you have to actually do the work to see if the relationship is going to work. Paul Robin Hidalgo. Okay, Paul Robin Hidalgo says, other than emotional infidelity, there is even a term called micro cheating. I looked up micro cheating's definition after I read this earlier, and micro cheating is when you are cheating through an online website or an app or Facebook or social media, something like that. So even if you haven't met the person, but you're doing everything else online, they call it micro cheating. So now we even have a word for it. I was just like, damn. My God, now there's a word for it. All right, guys, it's time for me to get going. So come back soon because I got a lot more to say. See you later.